Yeah, this movie's pretty fucking bad.
Review.
Yeah. So me and Joseph saw Five Nights at Freddy's 2, number 2.
The first...
Too Freddy, Too Fast, Too Five...
Too Furious.
Too Furious, Too Freddy, Too
This
Furious.
is the first film where we've seen together the first and now a sequel.
Yeah, that's true. That's how long we've been doing this. Before we get into the second one, we have a review of the first one that's on this channel. Without repeating ourselves too much, what did you think of the first one?
It was a movie, I think I said in that review.
Yeah.
It's definitely a movie. I don't know. I didn't really know what to think of it, but I think I had fun just because the experience of it being a movie.
Yeah.
But that's like last time I saw it.
Yeah.
I've never seen it again.
Yeah. I remember, I think in the review I said like it wasn't like as bad as people were saying. And I never watched it again, but
It's a horror movie for kids.
yeah, when I think back on it, I'm like, yeah, I mean, I've seen worse. Like, it was fine. I thought Josh Hutcherson was good. I liked how the Freddy, the animatronics and the sister got along. I thought that was cute. And I was just kind of whatever about it. Well, I wouldn't say it's a good movie, but like, I had fun. I didn't think it was like the worst thing ever.
I remember that day more for other things than the actual movie itself.
Yeah. That was a crazy day.
Yeah. So.
I got yelled at work that day.
Really.
Yeah. Anyways, so this one, I had like no expectations going into it at all. I was like, again, I think we said in the first one, neither of us really are Five Nights at Freddy's people.
And it showed.
And the first one, we watched it and we were like, yeah, that was a movie. And there was some stuff where I'm like, yeah, that's probably from the game, but the plot was still comprehensible.
Mm-hmm.
This one, dude, there's like at least 4 or 5 different times where the audience like clapped or went, oh shit.
I feel like this is like people that don't know anything about superheroes watching Avengers Endgame.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, we'll get into it in spoilers, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff where like a character says something and the audience goes, oh shit, oh my god. And me and Justin just looked at each other like, what? Like, is that from the game?
Exactly.
I was, what? It was like Minecraft, but worse. Like, we were just both like, the fuck?
We weren't catching on to stuff.
Who the fuck?
I guess that means it's a better fan service movie then.
I guess. I'll tell you what. This movie's pretty fucking bad, but our audience had a good time, and it was like filled with people like in cosplay, people wearing shirts. I saw some people with plushies.
The girl or the couple that sat right next to us was wearing like...
Yeah. And they had a good time. The crowd in this movie was digging it. They were jumping at all the jump scares. They were laughing at the jokes. They were liking the references. There was a post-credit scene in this movie, and they were really excited about that. And then after the movie, they couldn't stop talking about it.
Right.
So for that audience, if you're in that audience, go see it. You'll have a good time, I'm sure. It's made for people who love those games and love the lore. For me, I didn't hate this movie. It didn't like make me mad. Like, I thought this was more enjoyable than Minecraft, but I thought I was kind of bored for most of it. There were a couple funny scenes, but this movie is repetitive as hell. There are so many scenes of a character like walking down a dark hallway or like a room or a house and it's all silent, and then ooh, jump scare. There's like so many different scenes like that, and it's like the jump scare. These are like some of like the most uninspired jump scares I've seen.
It got a lot of people though.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, I think it was more of the sound than anything else.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. It's just so fucking like obvious. It's like, yeah, it's quiet. Of course, something's gonna happen. I don't think a single one got me, and I'm like a pussy. I'm pretty easy to scare. I don't know. What do you think, Joseph?
I think this is on the same level as the first one, but I think I enjoyed the first one more. I was more bored during this one. I don't really have much to say, like kind of like the first one. I think I just absorbed it for what it was. We saw it together. We laughed at things that probably weren't intentionally funny.
Yeah.
And it is what it is.
Yeah.
And we move forward.
Put that in the DVD. Yeah. It is what it is.
And we move forward. And
we move forward.
There will probably be a third one, and we'll probably see that too.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
we'll move forward then. We'll just keep moving forward.
The opening of this movie is fun. Oh my god, there's a fucking kid dressed as Springtrap over there.
There is actually.
Holy shit, you guys can't see it. There's a kid dressed as Springtrap over there. I'm sure that kid loved this movie. That's actually pretty cool. Is that Springtrap or is that a fursuit?
That looks like.
Well, it could be both.
A bear that's on crack.
Okay.
That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah. The opening of this movie. Okay, we're gonna get into spoilers now.
I would give this.
Oh yeah, sorry.
What did I give the first one? 5
out of 10?
Yeah.
Like a 5.
I guess it's a 4.
You know, I give the first one like a 5. I give this one like a 2, but I'm not like mad about it.
Right.
I'm like,
it's just
bad.
I'm just bored. I
Yeah,
just
but
don't
it's
really care for it.
Yeah, it didn't piss me off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, fucking like, I just watched Hunger Games Mockingjay 1 or 2. Those two pissed me off more than this movie did. They also had Josh Hutcherson in it. Oh, Josh Hutcherson, I think he's pretty good in these movies.
Yeah.
I think he's better in the first one, but I can tell he's trying, and he's just a naturally charismatic guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think he elevates these movies.
I think he had more to do in the first one, though.
Yeah.
I think this one focused more
on Vanessa.
On Abby.
Oh yeah, and
them
Abby.
two actually.
Yeah, Abby and Vanessa feel like they're more in the forefront in this one
than Josh.
Yeah, and Josh is just kind of there.
Holy shit, is it Josh? Have you seen that video?
No.
Where he's like walking and like a random couple's like, holy shit, is it Josh?
No,
and
that
like,
sounds funny though.
That song starts playing.
Oh no. Yeah.
Anyways.
4
out of 10.
Yeah, I give it like a 2, but I'm not mad about it. Matthew Lillard is in this movie, and it's like the most like.
And so is Skeet Ulrich.
Yeah, they don't even have a scene together, and it's like.
The Scream reunion we want.
Yeah, it's like, what was even the point? McKenna Grace is like a glorified cameo. And yeah, Matthew Lillard, his like appearance in this movie is the most like obvious, like we are contractually obligated to have him in this movie scene I've ever seen. Kind of reminded me of when fucking Willem Dafoe shows up and he's like, "Avenge me!" It's like, what was the point of that? Yeah,
I like Newman.
Oh, Newman! Newman's in this movie. I haven't seen him in forever. There's a scene, I'm pretty sure he fucks up his line and they just kept it in because, minor spoilers, Abby comes into a science fair and she has this little, like, Chica robot that she's, like, gonna, like, present at the science fair or something. And Newman looks at it and he goes, you can't do that. I'm like, did he fuck up his line there? Like, what was that? What the fuck was that?
Unintentionally funny, and then you did it again. So it made me laugh.
What the fuck? What? Yeah. I'll tell you what, man, this was a lot. Maybe I'm just dumb, but I found this movie, like, kind of confusing at times. I was like, wait, prototype, like they introduced, like, well, I don't want to spoil it, actually, but, like, there's a lot of stuff that happens in this movie where I was like, wait, why is that happening right now? That's probably from the game.
Yeah.
Anyways, you ready to get into spoilers?
Let's do it.
The opening of this movie is funny as fuck. It is in, like, 1982.
Yeah.
And this girl, she sees William Afton take one of the children, like, to the back. First off, he just does this, like, in the wide open, and I guess nobody sees it.
Right.
But she sees it, and she goes to, like, 3 different adults, and she's like, help, someone's in danger, and all the adults are just like,
no.
Fuck off, kid. Like, what the fuck? One of them's like, the adults are talking, and the other one's like, not now. And it's like, where are this girl's parents? Like, you know what I mean? Like, none of them give a shit. And then so she goes and saves the kid, and then she, like, shows up on stage, and she goes, ah, and then she falls over, and she has, like, these 3 stab wounds on her, and then the opening credits started to play, and I was like, Joseph, we're in it now. Like,
the first 20 minutes were the worst part of the movie.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is bad. To be honest with you, that scene kind of felt like an advertisement for, I bet you, like, some kind of FNAF attraction at Universal Studios they'll do. That's what it felt like to me. But then the movie flashes forward to present day. Vanessa, wasn't she in, like, a coma in the last movie? At the end?
I'll be honest with you. I don't remember what happened.
I'm pretty sure at the end of the first one she was in a coma, and that was
completely forgot Josh's younger brother died.
Yeah, me too.
Until you mentioned it, I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah. He says, yeah, my brother died, and I was like, oh yeah, that was a thing in the first one.
Yeah, I was
like,
oh,
fuck, I forgot about that.
Forgot about that.
But yeah, at the end of the last movie, Vanessa was in a coma, and they were like, I don't know when she's gonna wake up. So it was like kind of like a loose thread. In this movie, she's just out of the coma. They never. Okay, and her and Josh Hutcherson have like kind of like a romance thing going on. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then fucking what happens now? Oh, fucking. So Abby goes to school, right? And her fucking teacher is Newman. And Newman is like, listen, I know there's a fucking Freddy Fazbear festival at the end, or at the end of this movie on Saturday, but none of you are fucking going because there's a science fair and we need to win regionals.
Right.
And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what kind of school does that? He's like, if you do not show up at the science fair this Saturday, you will get an F in this course. And it was just like, okay, you're fired. Like, all the adults are like assholes in this movie, and it reminded me of It, but in It made sense.
Right.
In this movie, they're just like, okay, they're assholes, all right. Fucking dude, we literally just saw this movie, and I'm already forgetting like shit about it. Yeah. So then,
and then there's the like original Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, like the
pizzeria.
Yeah, was that established in the first movie? I don't remember, but
there's a different location, a different Five Nights, and it has a river.
There's also this scene where Abby's watching these like ghost hunters on TV. First off, it's like shitty editing. Like you could tell they just went to like some shitty basement and just went ooh with the camera, and they're like, all right,
that's most of those shows, anyways.
Yeah, yeah. But I don't watch those shows because they're bullshit. But
so they haven't going to the other pizzeria.
Yeah, where they just redo a scene from the first one. Remember when those people trying to rob the building? It's the same scene.
Yeah.
It was the same thing. But this introduces the marionette.
The little clown.
Yeah,
bitch
yeah. I don't know shit about the second one, to be honest with you.
I know what it looks like.
I know what it looks like.
That's about it.
I don't know shit about the marionette, but I guess now I do. I guess the marionette controls other people.
In some scenes, it kind of reminded me of the female one in Terrifier 2 with the yellow eyes.
I don't remember that. I saw Terrifier 2. I don't remember that.
Yeah, remember he has like a little girl with him. That's like
yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yellow eyes.
Isn't she like in his imagination, or is she real?
I forgot. Those movies are like.
What's better? This what franchise is better, this or Terrifier?
I mean, Terrifier I think is a better franchise. I just can't stomach watching those movies because they're just too much. Like, who enjoys watching like?
I think Terrifier is fucking stupid.
Well, they're both stupid. Anyways,
all three of them are dumb. Yeah. What were we talking? Oh, fucking. What scene were we on? Oh, the marionette. So the marionette shows up and she takes control of McKenna Grace.
Remember.
Dude, we're both sober right now. We can't remember shit about this movie. Like, so McKenna Grace gets like controlled or whatever, and then she has Vanessa like in a fucking like chokehold.
Yeah.
That was so weird. And then fucking she creates these toy versions of the animatronics that like look newer from God knows where. I don't know where the fuck she got these. I don't know if she made them.
Would they not just be the animatronics from that location?
But yeah, you're right. And then they had the prototypes.
Yeah. In the back.
Which those things are scarier. I hate the toy animatronic designs. They are not scary. They're so stupid. I hate them.
So
they look like fucking like.
They decided to cast
a
voice for Chica, and I didn't even realize until Brandon mentioned it. I was like, oh yeah, that does sound like her.
It's Megan Fox.
And then I look at Chica, I'm like, oh, it kind of looks like her a little bit too. So I told Brandon, like, that's the first role that she got that wasn't based off her looks, just her voice. Yeah. And I don't know why she did it or why they wanted her. Maybe because of her kid.
Her voice acting in this movie is better than it is in Mortal Kombat 1. I'll tell you that. But yeah, she's
a voice in Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah, she's not good in that game.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, Toy Chica's the one. You know, in this movie, like, Abby's, like, obsessed with all of them, but she cares the most about Chica.
Yeah.
And in the first one, I don't remember that being a thing. I just remember she liked all of them. I don't remember her having, like, a special bond with Chica specifically.
Oh, maybe because Megan Fox was the only one. None of the animatronics had a voice.
Right? No, the Toy Bonnie had a voice, and the Toy Freddy had a voice.
But, like, for one line, Chica had a whole, like...
Did she?
Script.
In the first one?
No, in this one.
Yeah, but the other animatronics talk, too.
Oh.
Toy Bonnie is voiced by Matt Pat. I'll tell you what, he's pretty unrecognizable. If I didn't know that was Matt Pat, I wouldn't know it was him.
I recognize a cameo, and I'm proud, because I don't even watch that person.
Who?
Corey Kenshin.
Who the fuck? Oh, yeah, the taxi driver. The crowd clapped for that, even though he was also in the first one. They just redo the joke where he's like, I gotta get a new job. Hardy. And then the Seinfeld theme starts playing. Yeah, pretty much. And then oh, there's a scene later on in this movie where Vanessa, like, after beating one of the animatronics, she's like, okay, these two people whose house just got like raided, they need to stay with you. And then the other guy goes, oh yeah, he can stay with us. And he basically looks at the camera and he goes, you know, you two look like you could use a really good lawyer.
And like the crowd,
went crazy.
And
they were
Brandon just looked at each other like,
what? Like, did Saul Goodman show up at some point? Like, I was so weird. Like, he said that in the crowd, and no joke, the crowd was like, oh, no way, yeah. What? Like,
I don't know.
Is there a level in Five Nights at Freddy's where you fucking sue someone for malpractice or something? Like, I don't know.
I had to look it up afterwards, but I guess there's a famous lawyer in that series.
There's another scene early on where there's like a joke, and everybody laughed, and I was like,
"What?" A toy plushie says something, but they said it like murmured, and then like everyone laughed, and me and Brendan like, "What did he say?"
What
like,
was the joke?
Yeah,
we were both confused. Yeah, we were both like, "What was so funny?" I thought something happened in the theater that made people laugh,
maybe
like someone tripped or something, but it was like in the. I was like, "What was the joke?"
I guess it's from the game.
Yeah. You know, my favorite thing about the first one is like Josh Hutcherson and his like how much he cares for his sister and him taking care of her. And that's in this one too, and it's also the best part of this one, but it's not as good. I don't know.
I think the best part of this one is the end when Josh is behind the computer and he realizes there's no door in the hallway.
That was kind of cool.
And he's looking back and forth with the flashlight and they're peeking out. Like, that's like the most as accurate you can get to the actual game.
Yeah.
And then once they get closer, he puts on the mask to disguise himself.
He even makes a joke about it. He's like, "Why doesn't it have a door? That's weird." Yeah, that was kind of funny.
I think that's probably the most entertaining part, or I was liking it.
If I were a fan, I would think that's pretty cool that they took the gameplay, which I don't remember them doing in the first one, but they took like the gameplay and actually incorporated it into the movie. I thought that was cool. Like that was kind of neat.
I would like that. That would like lasted longer, or that was more like a integral part of the movie.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
It was a short scene. There's a fun Easter egg that I think you missed. When Josh Hutcherson, he moves his flashlight from left to right, and you see Shadow Bonnie. Did you see that?
Oh no.
Do you know what that is?
I know what it is, but I didn't see it. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you saw it.
Because everyone like, oh, and I was like,
yeah,
oh,
I noticed it too,
and
I was actually like, oh, that's kind of neat.
I missed it.
Yeah, Shadow Bonnie. If you don't know in the game, Shadow Bonnie's like an Easter egg you can get, and yeah, it shows up in the movie, and I caught that, and I was like, oh, that's fun. And the crowd noticed it too, and they were like, oh shit, and they started like masturbating all over the theater. It was weird.
I feel left out.
Anyways. What else? Also, there's two characters named Mike in this movie. There's Josh Hutcherson, who plays Mike, and there's Vanessa's brother, Michael. It's like, that's one of the things in storytelling you're like not supposed to do unless there's like a reason for it.
There was a big twist with him.
Yeah, that he was Vanessa's brother. And then he was evil.
Reminded me of Bill Hader / like Rob Lowe from Parks and Rec, the way he talks and acts.
Yeah, he just looked like human Vecna to me.
Fair enough. But yeah, he was a big reveal, I guess.
Yeah. You know, it's weird.
And he was gone at the end.
Yeah, so the last we see of him,
he got
knocked out by their friend, who's just this random character who has like nothing to do with anything. He shows up and he punches him and he's like, "You're not going anywhere." And that's it. Did they take him to jail? What did they do with him? We don't fucking know. Like, I was like, that was sloppy. Like, what was that? And then Josh Hutcherson tells Vanessa, he's like, "You stay away from us because you lied, blah, 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 blah." And they leave. And then the marionette controls Vanessa. And then the movie ends. And I was like, wait, that was it? Like, what the fuck? That was so abrupt. And I guess that's to get you excited for the third one, which we will see.
And then there was also an end credits for the third one.
Yeah, it was a mid-credit scene where...
I think I was more excited for that than the actual, like...
Yeah.
Stinger.
The mid-credit scene is Springtrap, which is cool, I guess. I hope we get more Matthew Lillard in the next one.
Probably.
Yeah, another thing is, this movie builds up the festival a lot. Like, oh, there's a Freddy Fazbear Festival.
And we don't even see it.
We never see it. I thought the climax was like going to take place there, or it was all building up to it taking place there,
like in a fun house or something.
But
at the festival.
It really like doesn't impact the story at all. And I was like, why was this even in the movie?
Probably because there's not much in the game. It's talked about, but it's probably not much in the game.
I guess it was just weird. It was like it was all build up, and then it just didn't matter in the end. It was like, okay. Yeah, I thought it was funny this movie ended on a cliffhanger. Because it's like, oh shit, get ready for the next one. And me and Joseph were just like, God, let's get the fuck out of here. Like, oh, fucking Vanessa's controlled by the Marionette. It's like, I don't care. Like, I don't give a shit. Yeah, I got some laughs out of this movie. Like unintentional laughs. Like there would be a line here and there that I thought was funny. There's one scene where Matthew Lillard's like falling and the green screen looks like shit. And that was kind of funny. I mean, yeah, like I said, there's just some funny shit in this movie. And the marionette, there's a scene where the marionette like does its jump scare from the game, and that was like just cheesy as fuck. Anytime the marionette controlled someone, like the human marionette, that was just like I could not take that seriously. This movie is not scary at all, and the crowd fucking was like jumping at every scene, and I was like, you guys are a bunch of punk ass bitches because this shit is not scary. All right. I mean, maybe if you're a fucking child, sure, but like, I was not scared at all.
It was mostly kids in there, Brennan.
Yeah, this was. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the kids liked it, the fans liked it. It seemed like our audience had a good time. Mm-hmm. So, if you're a huge fan,
if you like the first one,
exactly
the same.
Then go have fun. Who am I to say?
It's more.
Who am I to say you shouldn't go see it? For me personally, I probably would have been better staying home and jacking off. But, anyways, do you have anything left to say?
Anything you're excited for coming up?
Not Avatar. Oh my god.
We'll probably still see it.
No, we're not. Fuck Avatar.
We'll see it.
Fuck Avatar.
Just for the trailers.
Scream 7 looks like shit.
Just for the trailers.
I don't give a fuck. I could
give a fuck about Odyssey and Doomsday.
I don't give a fuck.
Come on now.
No. Not enough to fucking go to the theater for them.
Yes.
We'll see what we do about that. Yeah, stay tuned for the Avatar 3 review. Anyways, before we go, let's talk really quick about Stranger Things.
I was gonna ask you, do you want to talk about Stranger Things?
Let's talk about it really quick.
Okay.
Fuck it. I don't know if I'll put it in the title.
The Wheelers got fucked.
They sure did. I think spoilers for the blah blah blah. I think it's okay so far. I think it's I don't know. I think one of the Wheelers should have died, because since they didn't, I was just kind of like, oh well, that kind of, I don't know. I feel like in Stranger Things the biggest issue is just it's like a horror show, but you never really feel any danger for the main characters.
Well,
like Max died, but not really.
Are the Wheelers necessary main characters?
No, but it would have been like a way to set the tone of like, hey, anybody can die this season if they killed one of those.
We lost Bob.
Yeah, but like those were like side characters.
Billy.
Billy, Eddie.
We lost Papa.
But also like I'm talking about the main characters. Hopper died and then he came back. Max died and then she came back.
Right.
And fucking Miss Wheeler died and then she came back.
I do agree they should have killed Max off last season. But we'll see what they have in store for.
I'm okay with them not killing Max, but like, yeah, one of the Wheelers should have died, just as a way for the Duffers to say like, hey,
stakes.
People can die.
Yeah.
And since they didn't, it just kind of tells me, I don't think more than like maybe one character will die. Maybe Jonathan. Steve's not dying.
I do believe Will and Elle will die.
No, they're not going to kill them. None of the kids are going to die. It's not that kind of show.
But Will and Elle will.
No, they're not. I'll bet you money they'll survive.
I bet you they will.
I bet you they will. I bet you they might not die, but like Elle might get like.
What was a bigger reveal to you? 8 or Max?
Max. 8. Oh yeah, 8 was the most obvious shit in the world. As soon as they said there's someone like me behind the fucking compound or whatever they said, I think it's Vecna. The first thing that popped in my head is, nah, it's 8. Like, and I was right. I was like, wow, what did he fucking do?
Like, I wasn't surprised, I wasn't excited, but it just makes the most sense.
Yeah. Hey, I had this, I remember watching season 4. I like rewatched it kind of to get ready, and I was like, it kind of sucks that actor that plays Vecna is like under all those makeup and prosthetics, because like
he still has a good amount of scenes without it though.
Yeah. Well, I just thought like in season 5 we weren't gonna get that. I was just like, I like it when he's not wearing that stuff, because he's like naturally, when he's just Henry, because he's just like naturally scary and like threatening. Yeah. And thankfully they found a way to incorporate that in this new season, which I like. I think that actor's really good. Vecna's a good villain. Vecna shows up at the end of fucking Aura Farm. He looks like Ultron. and he's just like,
Looks a lot thinner.
yeah.
Remember he had a belly before. Now he's like fucking slim.
It's been 18 months, man. He's been.
How you feel
working.
about Will?
How do I feel about Will?
Yeah.
Being gay? What about what?
Well, I meant the powers.
Oh, that was fine.
Him being gay
I saw it
unlocked
come.
his powers.
Yeah, he used the power of gay to save the day. Dude, the characters have so much plot armor. Fucking Joyce, when he like, I thought she was gonna die in that moment. She's like, "You stay away from him," and then he's just like,
No,
she should have died.
I mean, Joyce went up against a Demogorgon. She's always held her own.
yeah,
But the only thing that doesn't make sense to me is in season 4.
I know what you're gonna say.
One was taken to the lab by Brenner as a kid,
Yeah,
but in Max's like vision that she's explaining to Holly and like his and Vecna's whatever the fuck she's keeping him, they show like a high school flashback. So that he went to high school with like Joyce, Hopper, Steve's dad.
that's true.
So like I don't know how if the creators fucked up or like he still went.
I guess
to high
Brenner
school
let him go to
after
school.
That would be so weird to do though.
Okay,
Unless Vecna's showing her something or showing 11 something that's not true.
you know, there's a Stranger Things play which I
Yeah.
haven't seen. I think they explained it there.
Okay.
I'll look into that. But
That's the only thing that didn't make sense to me.
Yeah. I kind of want to look into that because you got a point.
So that means Vecna will also be the same age as around Joyce and Hopper, which is kind of like they're mid.
It's just weird when you see
late
Vecna and
40s.
Joyce together, and you're like, they went to high school
And
together.
then wouldn't Vecna recognize her?
Yeah, he would. Dude,
The actress that got to play Winona, the young one, it sounded exactly like her and looked exactly like her.
I think they just used Winona's voice.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I
I'm
think it
pretty
was her,
sure.
but,
I don't know, maybe. But
I thought that was good casting.
yeah, good casting. I think the season's good so far. I mean,
And I love that Mike is a fucking leader again.
I love that scene where he was like, "All right, kids, like eyes on me,"
Yeah.
and he's like not.
Explaining
He
to them.
becomes Mike the Brave.
Yes.
That's what they call him in season 1,
He
and he
wasn't-
lives up to that name. That was so
He
good.
was that in season 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4 he stopped being that.
Dude, 3 and 4, he was just like there.
Yeah.
Like he was just like has nothing to
He
do
just
except
cared-
love
he just-
Elle.
Yeah, he just cared about Elle. That's it.
I love that scene where he's looking after the kids. And he's like, "All right, come on, guys." He's not scared at all. He's like, "Let's get out of here."
After Will gave him that speech of "You're the heart of the group," he
Yeah.
kind of like switched back to.
He locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I don't like Steve and Dustin arguing, but I know it's because Dustin's grieving Eddie's death and he doesn't
Yeah.
know how to handle it.
I don't know. When I watch Stranger Things, like one of my favorite duos is Dustin and Steve, and then seeing them just constantly argue and hate each other, it's just like, it's just not what I want to see. You know what I mean?
Right.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's just like it doesn't make it fun to watch. It's kind of repetitive, actually. Steve, I think he'll die.
No.
Yeah, I think he's gonna die.
I think
Because in season 4, remember that scene where he's like, "I want a family and I want us to go across the country and fucking like do this shit."
yeah.
That's like the kind of thing a character says, so that when they die, you're like, "Oh, they never got to go across the country."
But see, that's exactly what Elle and Mike were talking about on the roof. That's why
They'll
I believe
make it.
Elle's not gonna fucking make it.
You know what I think's gonna happen? I think they're gonna close the Upside Down for good, but either Will or 11, one of them's gonna have to be inside on the other side to
I
close
think
it.
it's gonna be Will and Vecna are connected like Harry and Voldemort. I think Harry had to die for Voldemort to die. So, it's
But
gonna
Harry
be the
came
same-
back
Yeah, because he chose to come back.
because he always comes back. That's a financial.
Because he's plot armor. He's the main character.
The plot armor in Stranger Things is crazy.
Okay, I'll say this: fucking season 1 and season 2, the Demogorgons were not that hard to kill. Fucking 5 bullets ain't doing shit, but
But a broken wine bottle
yes, did more
is
damage.
enough to take it out. But it's taking these fucking military
Yes.
weapons and it's just like tanking them. It's not.
Yes,
And
exactly.
then one guy shows up with a flamethrower and it starts hurting them. And I was like, why was this not your guys' opening move? Just bust out the flamethrowers. Also, wasn't the Upside Down like filled with bats and monsters and shit in the previous seasons?
Yeah.
The only way I can see them explain that is like, well, the military's been going in there all the time. They probably cleared it out, maybe.
What'd you think of Sarah Connor's character?
Worst Brenner.
Bad guy of the
Yeah,
season.
just woman Brenner. That's how I saw her. You know, the Upside Down, that's kind of another issue with the show. I feel like it's lost a lot of its like aura, because in the previous seasons, like it was like this really scary place, and now people just go in it like super casually. Like Hopper and 11 are just
it's
sitting there chatting.
Season
like,
5 already, man.
yeah, but it's just like Upside Down just isn't scary anymore. And then like, you know, Jonathan and Dustin and Steve and Nancy, they go in it and they're like celebrating, like, yeah, we did it. I don't know. I just feel like the Upside Down should be like this scary place. It should be like hell, where when you go there, you're like, oh fuck no. But now people just go there and it's like not that big a deal. It's just weird.
What'd you think of dipshit Derek?
Oh, Derek was fucking hilarious. And I remember before the season,
my fat one, mom.
and before this season, everybody was like, "Who the fuck is this kid? Why does he have his own character poster? Why is he on the? Who the fuck is he?" And then like, within like his first scene, I was like, "This kid is cracking me up."
You know what was the funniest scene this season?
What?
When Will and Mike are trying to fix the busted up pipe, and the girl comes in like, "For what's it?" And then she looks it down,
and there's this
little
kid,
black kid just.
And then there's like a sound effect that plays. I was like, "What the fuck?"
I don't know why you made that face, but that was so hilarious.
Weird. Yeah. Oh man.
That was the funniest scene this season.
Yeah. You know, there's people that want Will and Mike to get together, and they still think that there's a chance it'll happen. Listen, I'm not homophobic. I'm just saying, like, guys, they're not gonna get together.
I think Will's gonna kiss Mike, but I don't know if Mike's.
I think Will's gonna confess his feelings to Mike.
Yeah, and he's gonna.
And Mike's not gonna reciprocate.
Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. But I think Will go for it eventually.
But that was the whole point of that scene where, like, you know, Robin's telling Will, like, yeah, I like this girl, and she didn't like me back, but I learned to be okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
That was them telling the audience, Mike does not like Will, and that's okay. And then Will uses the power of gay to save the day. So good for him.
Stop being afraid and just let himself be his true self.
By using the power of gay.
All right.
That's what happened.
Like, I know.
I think Robin's dead.
No.
The next episode's called Shock Jock, which means like a radio host. She's dead. Dead as fuck.
I do think it's funny that her and Steve have like always found a job every season.
Yeah. You know, honestly, Steve has like no reason to be in the show anymore. He's just there because fans like him.
Well, no, he's there that he's part of the group.
Yeah, I know, but like
he take care.
But he doesn't really contribute to anything narratively. He's just kind of like he really doesn't have a reason to be in the show other than fans like him.
In reality, does Nancy and Jonathan and Robin?
Yeah, because they're usually on their own little adventure, and then Steve tags along. Robin is like part of the heart of the show, I think, because the whole show is like the whole point of the show is like learning to be okay with your insecurities and using them to like.
No, but like in terms of like the upside down shit, I really think it's truly just Elle and like the main group. None of the let's say teenagers, but they are teenagers now.
Hopper's not dying. If Hopper dies, that'd be so weird because it'd be weird to have two emotional death scenes for one character.
Fake a kill off and then end up killing him off later.
Yeah, you just
doesn't work.
Yeah, Hopper's not gonna die. He'll be fine.
So everybody knows Hopper and Max are not going to die.
Max will be fine. I didn't really enjoy how Max really all she's done this season is just give exposition.
Well, I mean, it's only 2 episodes.
Yeah, I know. She'll probably do more later. Yeah. I'm very excited for that scene in the trailer where Lucas is like carrying her. Yeah, I hope that's a fun scene. Listen, man, I'm not saying you have to kill characters to like have stakes, but I just want them to at least make it believable that they could kill characters.
Yeah. It's like having a war movie and nobody dies. It's like, well,
that show, the show The Boys, kind of has the same problem, where it's like you just like don't really feel a lot of danger during certain action scenes when you probably should, because it's like they're not gonna kill this character. They have to stay till at least the last season. You know what I mean? That's Game of Thrones like popularized the idea of like killing off characters when you would like never expect it, and it makes you
right. Exactly.
Yeah. Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul did too.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like Stranger Things.
I
don't think it needs to be I don't think it needs to have like a red wedding scene.
But I think.
As for a horror show, you should feel scared for the characters.
I think 2 or 3 main characters will do it.
Yeah. Overall, I think the season is good so far. Whatever movie comes out around the time the series ends, Joseph and I will talk about it.
Yeah. I mean,
we'll talk about the finale.
The finale comes out.
Yeah, I don't know what's coming out like in January, but whatever comes out,
if not, we could just review it.
Yeah, we'll probably just fucking hang out and just like make a review. Cool. So we'll talk about the second half of Stranger Things when it's done. Overall, so far, pretty good. I'm enjoying it. Mm-hmm. And yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's. You know what? We talked about Stranger Things. I'll put it in the fucking title of the video. So yeah. So anyways, thanks to y'all for watching. I guess we'll be back with Avatar probably. Happy holidays. Have
good time.
Yeah, get laid.